Hi guys and welcome to the Thursday vlog. It is market day. I arrived at the shop just in time to open up. I'm hoping that we'll have a good day today. Thursday since opening has been a good day generally. However, last week was either an anomaly or it could be just the way things move forward, who knows. But last Thursday wasn't very good, but then we had a really great Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So we'll see how today turns out. I'll update you as the day continues. I still need to get these Minecraft Dungeons figures out on display. We do actually have Minecraft on show already, but there's no space here, so I'm going to move those Cyberpunk figures over here where there's still some video game stuff. And as you can see at the bottom, we've got duplication of my bad buys, lots of Kick-Ass 2 figures. The Honky Tonk Man is there, so we're going to create a bit of space, move the Cyberpunk over there, and then have the second row of Minecraft Dungeons figures underneath the original ones. Just had this come through the mail, which is a open reach letter asking us to pledge a government voucher, which could mean that our community could get ultra fast broadband. And boy, do we need ultra fast broadband. I mean, I've got like the quickest broadband I can get in this area. It's 30 meg download speed. That's not fast at all. So I'm really excited to do this, and for a business you can get up to a £3,500 voucher towards this, so you pledge your voucher. So I think I'll definitely be doing that, and if we could get ultra fast broadband for the shop even, that'd be so cool. But it does require a certain number of people in the community pledging, so I may even approach some of the local businesses and see whether they're up for it. We're finally off the mark. It's now 11 o'clock, so it's 2 hours since opening. We've managed to get our first sale, and predictably it's more merch and accessories. Gentleman came in and picked up a couple of stocking filler type items. We sold one of the Wonder Woman Funko Pop keychains, and a bit more excitingly for me, we sold one of these Deadpool keychains. This is one of the items we only just got in yesterday, so pleased to see that it was of interest, and we've already sold one. Just had another sale come through now, and guess what? It's another giftable keychain. This time it's the Groot. I'm really pleased with how these are selling. They obviously seem to be attractive. The packaging, even though it's basic, must be eye-catching because people get to see it. It just looks good. They're good quality, so I'm really glad that I've gone in for these. It has been a quiet day, disappointingly so, but this is what happened last Thursday, where we've gotten used to having good Thursdays, but last Thursday was quite a disappointment. And today, again, we've had a couple of sales this morning and it's been very quiet. I did actually have the door open earlier, but it got very cold very quickly. And I over the past few days, I've not noticed it make a difference to footfall. I think people that want to come in are still happy to open the door and come in. So there we go. I've also finished placing a couple more wholesale orders, so a few more bits of stock coming in. I'm really pleased because one of the items I'm expecting in is the new series of these Nekatuni Terror figures. And the reason why I'm excited is because Series 4 includes Beetlejuice and Regan from The Exorcist, and I'm really looking forward to seeing like the Toonie versions of those. And I've got no Beetlejuice in the shop, and that's a travesty. Also, I've just had another delivery. Today really is the day for stocking fillers. Just had a sale come through. It was about 40 something pounds worth of product, and it was made up entirely of different types of keychains, and a couple of Pokemon card packs as well. So I'm not complaining because it's good margin product. We make good profit on those, and it's great to see it shifting. Baby Groot is proving to be very popular, but that's literally all we've sold, and it does really make you realise how important that kind of stock is. When I first opened the shop, I really didn't give it the thought that it deserved, in terms of, you know, what kind of products will be flying out. In my mind, I was thinking, oh, come Christmas time, people will be buying toys for their kids, etc. And they may well have already bought toys for their kids, because the vibe I'm getting very much is I think people have already purchased their main gifts, and are just looking for little additional like treats to add to their presents. So I that's just the vibe I'm getting over the past few days, that most people have completed their main shopping, probably online. That's another keychain sold. I'm really gauging a lot from the customers though, that they would genuinely appreciate, and they do genuinely appreciate the fact that you know, I'm open on a Sunday. It obviously isn't going to immediately mean that they're going to just come out in their droves, but it's definitely something that people do appreciate, because they recognise that the mentality of some of the high street here is very much old school and not necessarily compatible with the modern day customer, the modern day shopper. We're all spoilt. We all want it next day. Or we want it within the hour nowadays. In certain areas, you can get your Amazon delivery delivered to you within a 2-hour slot or something, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, definitely got to step up and provide the best service you can, with the added bonus that you're a physical store and someone to talk to, and they can come in and enjoy and see what we've got and pick stuff up. Now, time to show you what items have come in. I'm absolutely thrilled with this stuff. Really looking forward to show you. First item I want to show you guys. We have been sorely lacking in any kind of Hulk merchandise. So I'm struggling to get hold of good quality action figures for Hulk. There are some out there, but they're difficult to get hold of at the moment for some reason. So it's something I am working on. But in the meantime, I got this really awesome Red Hulk statue. This is a Diamond Select, Diamond Gallery diorama Red Hulk. Bit difficult to see with all the glare from the lights, but you can see he's got a nice grimace on, nice body sculpt for a you know, a basic statue, or a basic diorama as they call it. Very nice, very detailed. I think it's impressive actually. We've also got regular Incredible Hulk. You can see on the back how he looks, and again he comes with a nice little diorama piece. He stood on a bit of rock there, looking rather fabulous. I've started to add to our selection of Marvel action figures. I'm loving these Diamond Select figures. This is Marvel's Beast, really nice. This is also my first Wolverine action figure in the shop of any kind. We do have some Wolverine Funko Pops that I can show you, but this is fantastic. This is the brown uniform variant. But what I like about this is the extras that Diamond Select provides are pretty amazing. It comes with like a training dummy thing, like, you know, you train on in like a dojo type situation. I don't know the proper name for it. But that accessory itself is more detailed than some companies' action figures out there. That is really nice. So this is what it looks like. This is what Wolverine will look like when he's displayed. Really nice. Also, I had to get myself a Captain America action figure. This is a very light figure. I was like, wow, it feels quite light in hand. The whole box packaging, the figure, etc. But it does the job. There is Captain America with his shield, and again he comes with like a little thing, he's standing on some kind of a gargoyle or something, I don't know, but he stood on something and he's got his little pistol in his hand. Fantastic. Few accessories, knife and a water bottle. The final, and in my opinion the most impressive thing that I've picked up today, that's come in today's delivery, is this Juggernaut figure. This figure is huge, and more than that, it is heavy. This is the heaviest action figure I think I have ever held, for a small, what's meant to be like a 7-8 inch, or well, this is like a 9-inch figure. This is substantial. This is some heavy plastic, again articulated, very detailed. He's so huge, in fact this is a figure that doesn't seem to come with many accessories at all. I think it comes with like a pipe or something. I can see some kind of a pipe behind him, or a bit of debris or something that he can wield, but he's so massive. Wow. Now this is just, yeah, this is just the stuff that really excites me. Love a good solid giant juggernaut figure. So the next job will be to actually merchandise that wall and add a few of these onto display as best as I can. What I've ended up doing is putting all of the Diamond Select figures onto one wall. So we've got 8 different figures, they're all there, including the amazing Juggernaut figure there at the top. And it's meant that I've had to remove like the Emma Frost, and so she's just been stuck into that corner there, which isn't ideal, but it had to happen. And it also meant I had to remove the single Hasbro Marvel Legends retro figure, which was a Green Goblin. Not a big deal. The other thing I've had to move around is I think Shaq has had enough time on top of the cabinet, so I've actually moved him to just behind the counter there. He's not going to be he's not ever going to be like a popular item. He's always going to be a very niche thing. And I've noticed that people actually tend to look behind there quite a lot. People tend to have that about them, where when they're walking in and out, they do want to see, oh, what am I missing out on there? So they tend to look there. So it's not actually a bad spot. So what I've done is I've put both the Hulks on top of the cabinet. So when you walk into the shop, you do get a glimpse of the Hulk there. So I think that'll be okay for now. I've been making sure I've been flattening the boxes as I go along, just to keep things as tidy as possible, and pricing things up as well, which is also really important, just pricing up as I go along. Earlier on I forgot to show you one thing that that did arrive in the order, and it was actually more of these Funko Pop keychains. I've had some of these before, some of these are restocks, so I've had the Zombie Marvel Magneto before, and I've had the Venomized Iron Man and Venomized Hulk Funko Pop keychains before, but the one new item is the Zombie Wolverine, which is quite cool. Just show you him, he's quite cool there, the little Zombie Wolverine figure. And it kind of almost looks like he's got bogey coming out of his nose. It's like green snot, but it looks like green snot coming out of his nose. But it's kind of nice that the distributor sent me these Funkos in a nice little display case, a little counter display unit, a CDU I believe is the correct term for something like that, a counter display unit. I will see if I can use it. If I think I should be able to create some space for that. It'd be cool to have it as another point of interruption. So when someone comes in and they might look at some of the Funko Pops on the wall, have a look around, and then if they buy something and they come to the till, then they'll see more Funko Pop keychains. One of the reasons I've been getting so many orders in recently is because a lot of the wholesalers, distributors, they take some time off, obviously during the Christmas period, and they can take quite substantial amounts of time off. I'm pretty sure one of them is going to be away from the 18th until the 4th of January. So imagine if you heavily relied on the product that distributor / wholesaler provided you, and you didn't have enough stock. And you were open again on Boxing Day and in the run-up to the New Year, people wanting to spend their Christmas gift money, etc., and you weren't able to order stock because you hadn't ordered enough before. So that's the situation, obviously, I don't want to find myself in, so I thought I'd do a little bit of ordering, get some stock in. I just nipped out to do a bit of post. It's approaching 6 o'clock in the evening. Pretty much everyone on the high street is now shut, apart from us and one other shop. And it feels like since the second lockdown, we had a good Thursday, the very first day that we opened, the very first week of the shops returning. But the past 2 Thursdays haven't been so good. They just haven't been very good. And normally Thursdays, since we actually opened in October, throughout October, Thursday was one of the better days. So a little bit of a situation there. But things do change. It is obviously a funny time of year. There's a lot of funny things happening. And to be honest, when I think about it, I don't think you can take anything positive or negative in terms of your numbers in 2020, because it's just anything that you look at numbers-wise is just going to be so skewed by other situations that are impacting. And, it's just something to bear in mind, I guess. On a cheerier note, I want to say a big thank you to Paul, who has placed an order on our website. He picked up the Animal Crossing 500-piece puzzle, and he also picked up the new in Mandalorian the Child keychain. Super cool, and thank you very much, Paul. I will be getting this ready to ship out first thing in the morning. Following on from my video where I mentioned that I need to fix my sleep schedule, I really need to bump that up to priority number 1, and it's 11 o'clock at night, and to be honest I shouldn't even be up now. The reason why I say this is because this evening when Rebecca came to pick me up, it was about after 7, a little bit after 7, she opened the front door to the shop, I said hi, walked in, and I had fallen asleep in the chair in the office. I don't know whether it's because the heating was on or whatever, or it was just pure tiredness got to me at that point. That is very worrying because obviously had a customer walked in, that is not the best example or impression to give someone, especially if they'd said hello and I hadn't heard and they decided, oh, okay, there's no one here, and left. Or obviously the more kind of negative scenario of an opportunist could have walked in and taken advantage of the fact that I was like zonked out, as it were. So I'm going to be very, very vigilant. I think I'm going to make sure the heating isn't on like as much so that maybe I stay awake a bit more. I'm normally fine, but I must have just taken a moment and just dozed off. Kind of embarrassing, but also a bit of an eye-opener, so something I need to keep my focus on. Overall I was pleased, however, apart from that, overall I was pleased with the day. Sales, like I mentioned earlier, Thursday isn't as good as it has been, but still we had a few sales, which was nice, and I'm looking forward to now the weekend. I am also acutely becoming more aware of the fact that a lot of people may have done the bulk of their Christmas shopping, so I'm not expecting like larger gifts to be flying off the shelves. Much like today, I'm expecting a lot more giftables to sell really, so I hope we have enough inventory of that. I think we do have a fair bit, but I hope we have enough to satisfy the possible demand we might have in the run-up to Christmas, which is really not that far away. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.